Music therapy is a research-based allied health profession where a board-certified music therapist uses music experiences customized to a client that will help them with their non-musical needs.
It's a therapy. It's a modality to bring about change in someone's life. But the difference is that the medium we use is music. So it opens up a different way of expressing their thoughts and their feelings, and it gives them a modality that sometimes feels safe and contained so that they can work on personal issues more deeply.
Music is processed in the brain differently than the spoken word. It goes all over. So it can access motor areas, it can access memory, emotion, so many areas of the brain that other therapies don't touch. And so it's very powerful in its ability to reach people and help them heal.
I believe that anybody who has some relationship with music can benefit from music therapy. It doesn't mean that they are quote-unquote musical or that they play a music instrument. Sometimes people don't even realize they have a relationship with music. We see that a lot in the neonatal. I mean, obviously a preemie doesn't have the understanding that they have a relationship with music, but the body can respond to music. And so that little tiny infant can respond to a musical stimulus, and that's an inherent relationship that people have with music. And so we don't always have to be cognitively aware and able to process the relationship, but we can still experience it.
Because music therapists work with so many different populations, there's many different goals that are addressed. For instance, children with autism in schools maybe need help with their social skills. And music is just inherently social and can be used to help children learn to feel comfortable relating with others. Also, if someone is in the last stages of their life, processing the meaning of their life, processing what's going to happen, their belief systems, gaining comfort, gaining relief from pain. All those things can be addressed with music therapy. People who are going through addictions recovery and need to have insight of some kind as to why they're doing what they're doing and what they're feeling. Music can be used to help people discover that. People who have had a stroke or a traumatic brain injury that have lost the ability to verbalize can use music as a way to make new pathways in the brain and help them regain the things they've lost. So there's just many different goals and goal areas that can be addressed with music therapy.
I was reading a study just the other day of an individual that had an addiction problem for many, many years of their life, like 36 years, I believe it was. And they had gone through therapy after therapy after therapy, different models of therapy and whatnot, and finally came across a music therapist. And this individual loved to play guitar. And so in working with the music therapist, they wrote songs together about how to move through and overcome the addiction. And after 36 years, this person felt like they could finally leave the addiction beside because they'd found another means to express themselves, and that was in their music that they'd always had a part of their life, but just didn't understand how to use what they had. And so why music therapy? Because it has that potential to move through those obstacles, to break through those barriers that may have been inhibiting to someone in their own personal growth.
I would recommend music therapy to anyone who really connects with music, finds themselves motivated, loves music. People that maybe have not been able to feel like they're helped by other forms of therapy. I think it's a really good thing to try, especially people who have problems with verbalization. traditional therapies are so verbally oriented that it's sometimes difficult for people to communicate their needs, their thoughts. With music, a lot of times we don't use words, and it's very helpful in that way.